All right, so Tuesday, you head out the door. This is going to be one of those days if you have kids, especially like I do in elementary and middle school or K through 8, you're going to send them to school in their sweatshirt or jacket, and then they're going to probably forget about it, and you'll find it later in the spring during Lost and Found, because they won't need it this afternoon. We're up into the middle 70s. The only fly in the ointment the next several days is going to be the just incredible pine pollen. If you are a seasonal allergy sufferer, this is kind of peak prime time for bad days and where you're reaching for the antihistamine. Otherwise, we are dry, a little bit breezy, and very nice. Friday into Saturday is when our next change comes. It'll be very warm out of a front. We'll see rain and thunderstorms at times, and then much cooler air for the weekend. A big generational game changer is how Jacksonville's mayor is identifying an announcement that's going to come midday on this Tuesday with the University of Florida. The newly appointed President Ben Sasse, former Nebraska senator who just took over the job yesterday, will be here, along with the board chairman who oversees ICI Homes, which is one of the biggest residential home builders in the state, set to make a pivotal announcement in the city and for downtown Jacksonville. Our microphones and cameras are there. We will update the story throughout the midday and into the afternoon. Check back often in the WOKV app for our breaking news updates, and also throughout the day on your smart speaker. Say play WOKV radio. Smart speaker is where you may also be listening to live coverage of tonight's State of the Union address. President Biden will enter the Capitol of the House at about 9 o'clock or so. Our coverage begins at 8 o'clock, thanks to Fox News and Jared Halpern, who will oversee our coverage. We'll have the Republican response immediately thereafter. We are expecting multiple storylines to be covered by the president, from the state of the economy to the state of the recession, or whether or not we're even in a recession at this point in time, inflation, and much more. We'll hear the Republican response on issues related to the debt ceiling and much more. And continuing live team coverage Wednesday when you get up with us on Jacksonville's Morning News.